This war had already been fought. The army had gathered, the enemy had been scattered, and still it was not over, because the man who commanded the oppression was still alive. No battlefield would end this war. No general would finish it. It would end in silence, with a woman no one was watching, making a decision no one else would. Her name was Jael, and this was her story. Before there were kings, the people lived exposed. No crown united them, no standing army protected them. Only tribes, scattered, divided, vulnerable. From the north, a foreign power pressed down on them. King Jabin of Hazor did not rule them, he subjugated them. And enforcing that domination was Sisera. Sisera was not a king. He was something more dangerous. He commanded 900 iron chariots, weapons built to dominate open land, to crush resistance before it could gather. His power was not symbolic, it was mechanical, relentless. For years, Sisera pressed down on the people. Roads emptied, villages fell silent, travel became a risk. This was not a single battle, it was sustained oppression. The war did not continue because no one resisted, but because no one could finish it. There was one who understood this. Deborah did not rule from a palace. She sat beneath a tree. People came to her not because she demanded authority, but because she carried it. She listened. She judged. She spoke when silence became dangerous. She was a prophet, not one who entertained mystery, but one who named what must happen next. When the moment came, she summoned Barak. Barak was a military leader from the northern tribes. He commanded men by trust, not by crown. If the people were to rise together, it would be through him. Deborah did not call him because she lacked courage. She called him because leadership still mattered. She spoke plainly. The time had come. The enemy could be faced, but Barak hesitated. Not from fear, but from clarity. There was no king behind him, no guarantee of victory, only consequence. "If you go with me, I will go," he said. "If you do not go with me, I will not go." Deborah did not argue. She named the cost. The victory would still come, but the honor would not belong to him. The enemy commander would fall by the hand of a woman. Barak did not refuse the call. He gathered the fighters. 10,000 men followed him into the hills. Deborah went with him, not to command the army, but to mark the moment. And when the time came, she spoke again. "Go," she said. "This is the day the enemy has been given into your hand." The armies gathered, the chariots advanced, and then the land itself turned. Rain fell, the ground softened, iron sank, the machines of domination failed. Sisera fled. Barak's forces routed the army. The chariots were broken, the soldiers scattered, but the commander himself escaped. Sisera ran on foot, not defeated in body, only displaced. The battle was won. The war was not. Jael did not march with the tribes. She held no title. She belonged to no council. Her people lived between powers, neutral, unclaimed, overlooked. Her tent stood far from the battlefield. And that is where Sisera ran, because the war was not yet finished. He came believing he had escaped notice, believing the danger had passed. Jael welcomed him. She gave him water. She covered him. He slept. And in that stillness, Jael understood what no one else had yet faced. If he lived, the war would return. There would be no second moment, no delayed justice. The decision had come to her. Jael took a tent peg. She took a hammer. There was no speech, no witness, no hesitation. She placed the peg at his temple and drove it through his head and into the ground beneath him. Sisera died, unseen and unannounced, and the war ended. When Deborah later sang, she did not glorify the battle. She turned what was done in silence into memory. She named who rose, who stayed silent, and who finished what others could not. She praised Jael above all women because the prophecy had not failed. It had waited.